9 brains, 3 hearts, blue blood that carries oxygen through copper instead of iron. If this creature landed on Earth tomorrow, we'd call it an alien. But it's been here for 500 million years, hiding in plain sight. I am WildLeadTube. Tonight, we meet the most alien intelligence on our planet, the octopus. Scientists have a phrase for octopuses. They call them the closest we will ever come to meeting an intelligent alien. Not because they're strange, because their intelligence evolved along a completely different path than ours. A separate experiment in consciousness running for 500 million years. The results are extraordinary. The last common ancestor we share with octopuses was a flatworm. Before fish existed, before dinosaurs, before anything had a spine. From that point, intelligence evolved twice on Earth. Once in us, once in them. 2 completely independent paths to consciousness. And the octopus version is unlike anything we imagined possible. Consider their brain, or rather, their brains. Octopuses have a central brain, yes, but 2/3 of their neurons, 300 million of them, live in their 8 arms. Each arm can taste, touch, and make decisions independently. When an octopus reaches into a crevice, the arm solves the problem itself. Imagine having 8 semi-autonomous limbs, each with its own intelligence, each capable of hunting, exploring, problem-solving without your conscious input. This is distributed cognition taken to an extreme humans can barely comprehend. We centralized our intelligence. They decentralized theirs. Both work, neither is superior. If this is reshaping how you think about consciousness, hit that like button. Your support helps WildLeadTube explore the questions mainstream science ignores. Now, let's go deeper into the octopus mind, because their problem-solving abilities. They've humbled researchers for decades. Octopuses can open child-proof jars from the inside. They navigate complex mazes after a single attempt. They recognize individual human faces, treat people differently based on past interactions. One researcher was repeatedly sprayed with water by an octopus who disliked her. The same octopus was friendly to everyone else. They remember, they judge, they use tools. Coconut shells carried across the seafloor, assembled into portable shelters. Rocks positioned to block den entrances, jetted water to clean surfaces. This is planning, foresight, understanding that actions now create advantages later. Behaviors we once reserved for primates, happening in an invertebrate. Their camouflage defies physics. Millions of color-changing cells chrome to force cover their skin. They can match any background in milliseconds, not just color, texture, shape, light patterns. An octopus can transform from smooth and red to bumpy and brown faster than you can blink, yet they're colorblind. How they see what they're matching remains a mystery. Here's what haunts researchers: most octopuses live only 2 to 3 years. They don't raise their young mothers, die after their eggs hatch. There's no teaching, no culture passed between generations. Every octopus that solves a puzzle figured it out alone. Raw individual intelligence, rebuilt from scratch every generation. This is why WildLeadTube exists. To explore the minds that evolution created alongside our own. New wildlife documentaries drop every weekage, one questioning what we thought we knew about intelligence. If you want to understand the aliens already among us, subscribe now. The octopus brain contains more genes than the human brain. 33,000 protein-coding genes compared to our 23,000. Many of these extra genes are dedicated to their neural system. Evolution invested heavily in cephalopod intelligence, and we're only beginning to understand why and what it means for consciousness itself. Restaurants are removing octopus from menus, not because of sustainability, because customers are asking, should we eat something this intelligent? The ethical question isn't going away. When an animal can recognize your face, hold grudges, solve problems, and experience curiosity, where do we draw the line? The octopus is forcing us to ask, so what does an octopus experience? We may never know. Their consciousness is so different from ours that translation might be impossible. But the question itself matters. Somewhere in those 9 brains, something is happening. Awareness, curiosity, perhaps even something we'd recognize as wonder, an alien mind, right here on Earth. Before you look at the ocean the same way again, remember this: intelligence didn't evolve once. It evolved at least twice, and one version is swimming in waters you could visit tomorrow. Speaking of alien intelligence, next week we reveal how scientists are decoding the language of another species. Sperm whales have vowels, they have dialects, and we're learning to listen. Subscribe now. Turn on notifications. This is WildLeadTube, where science meets wonder. The aliens are already here.